An update on our breaking news right now. An earthquake just off Malibu. We're told it was a magnitude 3.9 west-northwest of Malibu Hills.
And calls have come into our newsroom from Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, Montebello, now Camarillo. We also have SkyCal launch. We'll have an update for you on KCal News at 9 as well.
And we have a phoner from Caltrans. Lauren Wunder, Chief PIO for Caltrans, on the phone with us now. Lauren, I know we spoke to you just a few weeks ago when we had another earthquake in North Hollywood, this time in Malibu. Can you go ahead and run us down what your crews are doing right now?
So in any earthquake, our crews who are out on the field doing night work will drive around to see if there is any damage to the road or any bridges over local streets or local streets that go under over freeways, so the freeway would go underneath. And they'll just look for any signs of damage. If they do find something, they'll close it down immediately for safety purposes. At this point, I've heard of no damage, and I think we're probably okay, but we will keep a weather eye out for a couple of hours.
Yeah, Lauren, it sounds like, given the situation the last time we spoke with you, it's a similar magnitude type of earthquake, right around the same range. And you told us when we asked you how long would this process sort of take, in that it seems like it would only be a couple of hours, but you guys would be monitoring the situation. Is it sort of the same playbook this time around, given the similarities in magnitude?
Exactly. I looked on the USGS site. This one was at 14 kilometers deep. I think the other one was a little shallower. It really depends on the style of the strike, how long. There are several factors in an earthquake, so you can't say that one is any more or less than another. But certainly we will keep our eyes out for anything that may have been knocked down, or a sinkhole that develops, or a crack in a bridge. Out in Malibu, of course, we don't have a lot of bridges. If it reached up toward 101, they would look for any damage up there. So yes, we are going to be circulating and looking for any damage, and if we do find it, we will close that facility down.
And Lauren, you know, in the last week, we just had another earthquake in the similar area here in the Malibu area. We had another 4.1 last Sunday, and I think we've seen about 15 seismic events in this area in the last year. For your crews, does this area get, I mean, is it more susceptible, or are you guys pinpointing areas that, you know, you may have been looking at that, you know, may be more of an issue?
Not that I've heard of. You know that we live in earthquake country, and there have been several, over the past years, there have been several out in the Inland Empire. So is that an area that shakes more than another area? I can't say. I'm not a seismic expert. But we're always on the lookout for any kind of damage. For instance, we had absolutely nothing to do with an earthquake, but we had a bridge deck that broke through a little 3-foot by 3-foot on I-5 this weekend. Our crews found it and immediately closed off the lane and fixed it, and it was open by about 7 o'clock last night. So that's an example of how our crews are always out there looking, making sure that the road is safe for everyone.
Lauren Wunder with Caltrans, thank you so much for giving us some of your time on a Sunday night. We certainly appreciate it, and we appreciate you giving our viewers a sense of perspective from your side of the things.
You're welcome.